Hello everyone, welcome and thank you for joining me on this 20-minute breakout session, part of the GAI Members Day. My name is Matthew Robinson, Director here at SFR Recruitment Solutions. During this session, we'll be covering a couple of topics: why businesses are increasingly seeking to hire on attitude and character, and our recruitment best practice tips. SFR Recruitment Solutions are an associate member of the GAI and are here to support all members with recruitment needs. I will leave our contact details up at the end of the session should you want to get in touch with me. I'll also be available in the virtual lounge. I hope you find this content helpful. Let's get started. Our first topic today: why companies are increasingly seeking to hire on attitude and character when recruiting. We've observed lately a significant change in the way that companies are undertaking candidate selection during the recruitment process. We've seen an obvious shift in the attributes our clients are seeking when recruiting for new roles, and we wondered whether the pandemic is partially responsible for driving this change in approach when it comes to candidate selection. Employers are seeking certain attitudes and characteristics to best fit their roles, not just the usual quick fix method. For example, someone who has done the exact same role previously. Perhaps employees are looking for a certain injection, no pun intended, of fresh talent and new enthusiasm as an antidote to the general post-pandemic return to work. Let's start off with the most important attitude traits. Small Business Chronicle defines these as the top 5. Respect for others. Infectious enthusiasm about life. Commitment to the job. Innovative ideas and finding new ways. Helpfulness with others. Moving on now to the top 14 character traits identified through an Indeed survey. Amongst the top 14, we have communication skills, honesty, loyalty, dependability, teamwork, flexibility, self-resilience, eagerness to learn, confidence, work ethic, determination, problem-solving skills, positivity, and ambition. With that list in mind, let's look at why attitude and character are so important to employers right now. The pandemic has caused employees to react in different ways, perhaps resulting in employers re-evaluating their workforce. It has also fast-tracked digitalisation and caused the demand for new roles. Furlough has brought about change and caused some employees to rethink their careers, explore other opportunities, and update their skills. For others, it has demotivated them and caused resentment towards their employer and/or a general disinterest in work generally. During times when attitude feels a bit deflated, a keenness, a positive attitude towards work, enthusiasm and fire in your belly is seen as a clear advantage. What's it going to be? Quick fix or the fresh approach? The dilemma most companies face is, should they recruit an experienced person? Someone who demonstrates solid experience, has done the role before and holds the necessary qualifications. They can hit the ground running, so to speak, which has its advantages. Or do you recruit someone fresh? When we say fresh, we do not necessarily mean young, a university leaver or someone new to the sector. Fresh meaning that they are already in the sector, they really like it and they're performing. However, they are ambitious and are keen to advance their career or switch role. It all depends on what your business feels it needs at the time of recruitment. Here are some examples. Example 1. A sales manager in the ironmongery trade. This person has worked at 2 or 3 competitors, possesses a very good track record in sales, has a customer base and the appropriate qualifications needed. This person is experienced, maybe been in the industry for 10 years, has a passion for the industry. The result is this person might be able to hit the ground running. A possible quick fix for the business, less investment in time and training. Example 2. Sales administrator within the ironmongery trade. This could also be an account manager, scheduler or an estimator. Someone with a strong desire to become a sales manager, with a clear path in mind and a willingness to succeed. Someone who is looking to work for a company that offers a career progression, the support with studies, a career path or plan with a support from a mentor. Someone that holds the appropriate qualifications or is studying towards them. We know this person can fit into the company's culture, the beliefs and their values system. This is an industry career advancer, someone who is an investment for the business. The career advancer offers commitment and a long-term potential in return for career progression. The result, an employee that can be moulded, who is keen to learn, who offers fresh ideas and in return for a career path and support. Example 3. A manufacturing manager within the hardware environment. Someone who we know has got a strong desire to change their career and would like to gain experience as a sales manager but has struggled to get their foot in the door. We know this person demonstrates a great attitude towards work, is a keen and enthusiastic learner and shows all the right characteristics or soft skills needed to be a success in this role. On top of that, they share the similar values, beliefs and morals that your business possesses. This is a role switcher. The role switcher offers different skills acquired in different departments or channels within the business. The result is an employee who is keen to expand their knowledge in new areas, is adaptable and their multifaceted experience is an advantage, such as their high level of technical skills. Employers are thinking about the long term, new skills and adaptability. The stat on the screen is to highlight the importance of such soft skills. 69% of hiring managers say the most important soft skill they screen for is adaptability. A typical quick fix placement may stay with the company 2 to 3 years and then move on to another business, maybe even a competitor, or they could prove to be a valuable and loyal employee, staying for many years to come. It all depends on what the employee's strategy is to recruit based on experience or freshness, whether they need a quick fix or whether they're willing to train and develop. It's about getting the right balance in the team of solid experience but also some fresh talent. We're seeing a trend of clients not wanting to recruit a like-for-like role replacement, for instance, someone straight from a competitor, but they're looking to adopt a different approach for roles. Recruiting someone without experience shouldn't be taken lightly, as exemplary enthusiasm will only take the candidate so far. For employees, they need to have in place a support structure for the new recruit, including a personal development plan to give the candidate the best chance to succeed. Here at SFR Recruitment Solutions, we've noticed a remarkable change in recruitment briefs seen of late. Clients are asking us to look for ambitious and energetic candidates, someone who can demonstrate a keenness to grow and develop, someone who is really looking to make their mark and excel within their company. Finding fresh candidates with fire in their bellies who have the desired attributes and characteristics can only complement your company's culture and values. But it's like searching for gold dust. It is not something that can be easily found by looking at CVs, and this is why companies are reaching out to recruitment partners for help. At the time of filming this, in mid-May, we have a live example of a client changing its recruitment strategy. The business we are working with are a leading manufacturer in door hardware. The sales manager that we work with has been with the business roughly 10 years, and his line manager, the sales director, has been with the business about 18 months. Now, the business is changing in many positive ways, including what the business is looking for in its new recruits. They are looking at the fresh approach. The sales manager is aware of this and behind all the positive changes. Now, we provided the sales manager with 4 candidates to review. 4 candidates went forward to first stage interview and 3 candidates performed very well. But only 2 candidates were selected for second interview. 1 candidate who performed very well was seen as the quick fix. Just as we described in our examples, this person knew the role well, had the product knowledge and the customer base. By all accounts, could hit the ground running. This interested the sales manager straight away. Why wouldn't it? Less investment, time and training from his side. However, the hiring manager knew that this is the same candidate profile that the business has historically recruited and has also left the business within 2 to 3 years. More importantly, he knew the new direction of the business was to hire on character and attitude, and also the culture and value fits with the organisation. The long-term future planning of the business was put first. Now, we don't discourage hiring a quick fix, just make sure this person also fulfills your recruitment needs and strategy. Your strategy may be different and you should hire accordingly, but if you can relate to this example, please get in touch. While businesses are using this strategy when recruiting, 57% of hiring managers say they do struggle to assess soft skills accurately. To round up on this topic, ensuring recruitment success. The benefit of using a recruitment partner like SFR Recruitment Solutions is that we get to know candidates on a professional and personal level. They tell us more than what is on their CV. By talking to them, we find out what their ambitions are, what type of person they really are, and what type of companies they really want to work with, and what ultimately makes that individual tick. Whether you're looking for a quick fix, a career advancer, or a role switcher, we can help you find the talent you deserve. Likewise, if you think you may have the right attitude and character for one of our current roles, please visit the GAI job shop page and see our latest vacancies. Moving on to topic 2. Stay with me, everyone. Best practices in recruitment and our top 3 tips to keep in mind. Number 1. Job descriptions and job titles. Let's start off with job descriptions. Don't be limited by your job description. More often than not, during the interview process, we expect to be impressed by the candidates in front of us. We want to see that candidates have prepared for the interview well and made the effort to ask insightful questions. Maybe they've come prepared with references for you to consider and even nailed the presentation brief. It all starts with the effort that you put into your job description. Be specific but creative. Get in touch if you want any more details on this topic. Job titles. Sounds straightforward, but if you're looking to direct source candidates through online advertisements, for your recruitment process to be successful, you need to create a pool of appropriate candidates from your job advert. For you to get the best quality applicants, your job title must be correct. However, if you are working with a recruitment partner, it is more important that your job description is of good quality and that you can articulate what your business needs in the successful candidate to your recruiter. It's important not to underestimate the power of a good job description and an appropriate job title. Here's an interesting stat to prove that point. More than 73% of job seekers are only passively looking for a new job. Will they find you if you are not doing these things correctly? Number 2, salaries. Getting it right first time. With respect to salaries, it's important to get your salary offering right first time. This point might appear straightforward, but we do see issues in the market with businesses not keeping up to date with what salaries and benefits are being offered in certain positions across the country. Our tips: work with your recruitment partner or the HR professionals in your business to conduct a salary survey on the specific vacancy that you have available. Offer the right salary, recruit for the right value. Number 3, recruitment process timelines. Timelines. Let's kick this point off with a quick stat. 83% of candidates say it would greatly improve the overall experience if employers provided a clear timeline of the hiring process. It's important to manage the expectation of candidates. Candidates like momentum and clarity in the process. It keeps their interests high. Steve Jobs once said, "Hiring the best is your most important task." Recruiting top talent is not easy, and it should be given the care and time it needs. With the added pressures the recent pandemic has put on us, there is even more importance put on being prepared. So what can we do to be prepared? Where and when will interviews be held? Is your process 1, 2 or 3 stages? Are you to conduct phone-based interviews, use Microsoft Teams, or invite them to your headquarters? Are candidates required to prepare a PowerPoint presentation? If so, what's the brief? All of these decisions should be carefully made before the start of the recruitment process. Our tips: have a clear understanding with your HR function and the senior management team to what your recruitment process looks like. Have your director or line manager's time booked out in the diary for final interviews, and communicate this with your interviewees. Getting these 3 things right will greatly improve your chances of success when recruiting in your business, whilst in part improving your employer brand. Okay, that's it from me. I hope you found today's content useful, and thank you for joining me. Thank you also to the GAI and Simon for inviting me to speak today. Remember to join me in the virtual lounge if you have any questions at all. Goodbye.